Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whichever may be the case for you. I am R.
I'm Tar.
And this is Podcast Unknown. This is the name we have finally decided for the podcast. This is episode 1. And to kick off episode 1, we are going to have a little bit of an argument.
I feel like I'm at a tactical disadvantage in this argument, however.
Well, your ass should have done your research.
I did do a little bit of research, but you tell people what the argument's about, I guess.
Is Yajirobi a hero in Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z? More precisely, is he the hero?
Such a stupid shit, bro.
You may say it's stupid, but I know differently. So, first let's hear the naysay argument. Why do you not feel that Yajirobi is the hero of Dragon Ball Z?
One, like I said, I'm at a tactical disadvantage because you've seen everything and you know what happens in future episodes past what I've seen. I've only watched...
We're not including Super, and we'll only go up to the Cell Saga. Or not Cell, Frieza Saga.
Okay. Okay, my brain was resetting itself. No, seriously. But, so the whole argument, my whole thought process of it is, okay, yes, he brings the senso beans, and that's cool. But he brings the senso beans, and that's it. That's all. That's all he does. He's quite lazy.
That's
He's very
okay.
lazy.
I'll give you the lazy part.
He hides, and so in my research I was reading, he hides and he eats. He eats and he hides. That's it.
Okay, well, Goku does half of that on his own.
Okay, yes, Goku eats. I get that. He eats a lot, but he at least tries to defeat the enemies, whereas your Yajirobi just hides.
I would like to draw your attention to the following 2 feats.
Oh, Lord.
1,
he has prepared
cutting
in his head.
one of Piccolo's children, Symbol, in half in one blow.
Wait, what?
After Symbol had taken Goku down for the count.
I don't know who that is.
In Dragon Ball, Demon King Piccolo has 7 children, one of which is Symbol.
I am at a tactical disadvantage.
The second I would like to point to your attention
Tactical disadvantage
is when he cuts off Vegeta's tail.
Okay, I will give you that. I will give you he did cut off Vegeta's tail, but he had no clue that it would actually do anything.
No.
He just kind of cut the tail off.
No. He knew that was their plan.
Okay, I will give you that.
And he jumped out and he got the job done.
Okay, so one heroic moment does not...
Oh, one? Okay, how about when, after Goku had gotten his shit kicked out of him, he, Yajirobi, carried Goku on his back up to Korin's tower, which, took Goku rather a long time to do himself.
Mm-hmm.
Solo.
Mm-hmm.
Yajirobi did it.
Mm-hmm.
Solo, with Goku on his back.
He brought him to the place he lives.
No, he didn't live there yet.
He didn't live in Korin's tower yet? Okay,
nope. Korin's tower, him living in Korin's tower came after that.
Okay. All right, see, like I said, man, I can't win this argument because you know everything about it.
Again, you had ample time.
Okay, we decided to do this like 2 days ago, bro.
No, we decided to do this like 3-4 days ago.
Okay, but still, life happens. Shit.
Bish, Google.
I have been Googling, but still, man, whatever.
Nope.
You still can't convince me. Yes, okay, so he said a couple little things, but he's still...
Couple little things?
He
is the Bean Daddy. Okay. He is the Bean Daddy.
Bean Daddy?
It's a nickname he gave himself.
Oh, Lord.
He calls himself the Bean Daddy. Why?
Lord. Because
he delivers the senzu beans.
Okay, yes. Senzu beans are very important. It's the only reason why they survive some of the fights. I will give you that. But...
It can be said that without him bringing Goku up to Korin's tower when he got knocked out, there would be no Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball Z to continue the story. Hence, Yajirobi is the true hero.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
If it were not for Yajirobi...
God, I'm sorry.
Cutting off Vegeta's tail.
Shit.
Vegeta would have killed Goku, Krillin, Gohan, and everybody else. Vegeta would have ruled the planet. And hence the story would have ended.
Uh-huh. You still can't convince me that he's the actual hero. He's just eating. He's just giving beans.
How the hell do you figure The guy without whom Goku would have died multiple times is not the hero.
Because...
Why? Just because he's a fat, lazy bastard? You married a fat, lazy bastard.
Hey, you're my favorite fat, lazy bastard, though.
Okay, and Yajirobe is just like me.
No, he's not. Oh my god, no.
Oh yeah,
No.
You're right. Yajirobe's stronger than me with a power level of damn near 3,000.
Oh, Lord have mercy. No, that's not even the point.
No,
No.
that is the point. He would have won the World Martial Arts Tournament. Okay, until he got to Goku. And if he had not been beaten by a disguised Kami. Kami took out Yajirobe in the World Martial Arts Tournament.
Okay, so just because you can win the World Martial Arts Tournament doesn't mean dick shit.
Oh, really? With competitors like Jackie Chun, Krillin, Goku.
It still doesn't mean dick shit. Just
It
because you can
absolutely
beat somebody in a one-on-one fight doesn't mean that in a true battle
That is
you could
literally
win.
the heart of Dragon Ball.
What, the...
Everything ends in a one-on-one battle.
Okay, yeah, but even then, it may be ending a one-on-one battle, but there's the big training. Yajirobe's eating.
Yajirobe trains. He trained on the frickin' lookout. He trained in Kami's lookout.
Yes, I understand. I get that. I don't like Yajirobe. He is
Okay,
not the hero.
okay, it's fine for that to be your argument that you don't like him.
But he's not the main hero. And
He is the hero.
He is a hero. I will give you he is a hero,
He
but
is
he's not
the
the
hero.
hero. No. No,
He
he's not
has the
hero.
wherewithal to know to bide his time.
Oh, there's a
Strike
difference between
in the right
buying
moment.
No, there's a difference between
He strikes when the moment is right.
If you
And then moves out of the way. He is a ninja. Okay, technically he's a Ronin, but still.
look, if you let everybody beat the villain up and everyone lands every single blow, and it just at the last second you come in and knock them the fuck out, does not mean you get the
What are
win.
you talking about? Vegeta was still at like half strength, plus he was in Uzaru form, which is 10 times base power level.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about in general.
But that's not what he's done.
Still, if you come in at the last second,
He didn't come in at the last second.
it feels like he comes in. It's not like, he comes in after everyone else is beating up on the hero or the villain or whatnot for a really long time.
I'm sorry, he has a sense of survival, unlike the idiots who rush in head first.
Look, okay, so I was watching whatever episode I was watching, the beginning of the Robot Saga. I know.
Of the Android Saga, yeah.
Of the Android Saga, right? And he was flying with Boma,
Mhm.
right? He made a face at Baby Trunks and Baby Trunks cried. He made a baby cry.
Okay, to be fair, it's Vegeta's baby, and he's a bitch.
He made a baby cry. And then when Boma crashed...
Main timeline Trunks is a bitch
And
until he gets to age 7, and then they turn him into a bitch again in GT.
He made the baby cry. He crashed the plane, and then he was like, I'm just gonna leave. Like, there's that big fight with all the androids, and he's like, I'm just gonna go with Bulma, and he makes Gohan because he doesn't know how to fly, because he doesn't know how to fly on his own. He cannot
Okay,
fly
not
on his own.
everyone can master key manipulation.
So he can't fly on his own. So he has Gohan, the...
Master Roshi can't fucking fly.
It doesn't matter. This is not the point I'm making at this particular moment.
You're making the point that he can't fly, so he has someone else fly him. Roshi
Yes.
can't fly. Roshi summons a goddamn Gamera in Dragon Ball to fly him around.
But this point at this moment is that big lard butt and Boma and Baby Trunks. He was on the back of Gohan and making him not fly very well during that fight. Why? Because he was flying way out of fear.
Power level 3,000. Not fit for the android fight. Again,
Low
he has
power
survival
level.
instinct. He knows he can't win every fight.
He has a low power level, so
Yeah.
he cannot win the fight. So he runs away, meaning he's not a full hero in my book.
So would you consider
Yay.
Korin a hero?
Korin.
You know, the one who grows the senzu beans? Would you consider Korin a hero?
No.
Why not? Without Korin, nobody would survive.
Well, Korn has an important thing by growing the senzu beans.
Ah, so you're saying that growing the senzu beans is an important task, thus making Korin a hero.
No, I didn't say that made him a hero.
But why does not being the sole provider of life-saving medicine make him a hero?
I'm going to Google a definition of hero.
Oh, we're going to Google for definitions now.
We are going to Google the definition of hero. Hero. Hero.
Okay. A person who is admired or idealized for courage, outstanding achievements, or noble qualities. That is the definition of hero. So, outstanding achievements. Cut a fucking Namekian in half. Climbed Korin's tower in record time while carrying Goku on his back. Cutting off Vegeta's tail. Fought with Goku.
Still
And won.
In the end.
Those are outstanding achievements.
He did little things, tiny things.
Little thing. Fucking
Everyone
fighting
else-
Goku and damn near beating him is a small feat. Are you kidding me?
Why was he fighting Goku? Because Goku ate his damn fish. It all comes back to food.
It all comes back to food with Goku. Goku thought marriage was food.
I'll give you that. I will give you that. But still, it's not. No. God,
Goku ate King Kai out of house and home.
there's no way in my mind that he is the main hero. He's the main coward. He goes in, gives us some senzu beans.
No,
and-
Oolong is the main coward. Let's set that straight.
Oolong.
The pig. Oolong is the main coward.
Oolong had at least the fortitude to wish for underwear to keep the other people from getting the wish.
And Yajirobe would order for all you can eat. What's the difference?
Oolong's not supposed to be the hero. He's a comedic relief. He's not meant to be a hero
And
character.
Yajirobe is both.
No, he's more along the comedic relief.
But is still the hero.
No.
Yes.
God, no, baby.
Without him saving Goku's ass when the Saiyans arrived on Earth.
We're just spinning circles.
No, we're not. Because I have fucking won this argument.
You may have... No, I'm not conceding one.
You don't need to concede because I have won.
No.
Yes.
No, the whole thing was trying to... you cannot convince me.
I'm not trying to convince you. I'm just pointing out the obvious.
It's not an obvious.
It isn't obvious. Just because you don't see it doesn't make it not obvious.
No, it's not an obvious. The show is based around certain people. Krillin, who ain't got a nose.
Yeah, okay. Krillin ain't got a nose.
It's based around...
Tien's got 3 eyes.
Goku.
Yamcha's a bitch.
Yamcha, who ends up being a baseball player.
Well, yeah, because Yamcha, with his weak-ass power level, thought he was bigger and better than he was, and what happened to him?
He got his ass kicked.
Exactly. Dr. Gero / Android 20 sucked all his energy out his mouth.
And I don't... And as
He
much...
got orally...
Yamiyanis.
Yeah.
As much as I don't, Yamcha, in my book, while considered one of the heroes, is a weaker hero. I will give you that maybe your Yajirobe is a weaker hero or nowhere near the tier that he, as you are trying to put him as.
All I'm saying is, without Yajirobe, there would be no future of Goku.
I don't know.
Goku would have died straight up if it wasn't for Yajirobe.
Like I said, and it's not even so much that, because Korn could deliver the beans too.
Nope, Korin doesn't leave the tower.
You see, that's the thing. It really doesn't matter who it would have been. It just happens to be that your Yajirobe is the one that's bringing the senzu beans. It could be anybody bringing them.
No.
If anybody was
If anybody could have done it, then it wouldn't always rely on Goku when Yajirobe doesn't bring beans. Whenever Goku actually has the forethought to go to Korin and say, hey, got any beans? You don't see Tien coming up with beans. You don't see Yamcha come... If you want to make that argument, Yamcha should be the bean bitch. But he's not.
But Yamcha?
Yeah.
That's the thing. anyone could bring the beans to the fight.
But
and
they don't.
I get that. But that doesn't mean because your whole entire purpose in life is to bring beans to a goddamn fight. Oh, which reminds me, I got a random question.
Okay.
Do senzu beans give you gas?
I don't know. They fill you up for 10. They can fill you up for as long as 10 days. But
I was wondering that because like they were.
It's just a bean.
But
you eat a bean. Do you get gas? No.
Yes, I do.
No. Okay. Well, your gastrointestinal issues are far different than the normal humans.
They have. I've always. Wondered,
I eat a bean. I don't get gas.
I was always curious if because I know that it gives feeding properties and whatnot, and that you get all full and you're like, oh, I don't need any food. But if it would give you gas, it was just a random thought that I've had. What? I know. Okay, I know. Nobody else in the world goes, does senzu beans give you gas?
I can see if it's in the fandom wiki, but I doubt it.
Could you really do that?
I can try.
Oh my god, I need to know if senzu beans give you gas. That would just be great. These are my everyday random thoughts. I'm literally just sitting at my desk, humming along, typing, doing some work in Photoshop. It's a great day. Not really. It's like raining, and my brain goes, do senzu beans give you gas? Like, would they? Could they?
Alright, so since the answer is not apparently there, we will go with the real world answer with the real world study of beans and legumes.
Oh my gosh. Science.
So, let me get to the part that matters for your question.
Yes.
New report analyzed flatulence and stomach distress, including stool changes and bloating among people in 3 studies that looked at bean and heart disease risk. Whatever the hell that means. Let's see.
Because I get gas from
Yeah,
beans?
a single bean's not going to do it. Less than half of participants reported increased gas with pinto or baked beans during the first week, and 19% had increased flatulence with black-eyed peas during the first week. About 3 to 11% of participants reported increased flatulence throughout the study period, even if they were eating carrots, not beans.
Okay.
Apparently, carrots were the control.
That's a weird control.
Well, you can make food look like other food.
I guess.
So there. Beans don't even give you gas.
Tell that to when you make chili.
Well, look. My chili does things to people, alright? It clears out systems.
Anyways, that's toilet humor. That's toilet humor, ladies and gentlemen.
Yay, poop jokes.
Poop jokes. We're not above poop jokes, but we're not below them.
I've never been above poop jokes.
Definitely below them.
But yes. People who have listened to that argument, is Korin the hero of Dragon Ball?
No.
Would not. I said the people, not you. We already know your answer.
I am a people.
Even if your answer is dead wrong.
My answer is not dead wrong.
You are dead wrong because Yajirobi is the hero of Dragon Ball. No one else has an entire landmass named for them.
What?
He lives in Yajirobi's prairie.
Okay, see, you're talking further along than I know.
No, this is from Dragon Ball.
All I know from where I'm at, he's in Korin's tower.
Yeah, because that's in Z. This is before he met Korin. When he met Goku, they were in Yajirobi's prairie. That's how he got so strong. He lives in the wild, killing and eating things.
Wait. Okay, so let's back up for a second. You had me skip a whole bunch of episodes to get to this.
And you could have gone to a synopsis because you wanted to skip ahead to get to the Dragon Ball Z.
I wanted to get there because you said it was better.
And Bish, you still could have watched it.
Bish?
You could have watched a synopsis. You watched a synopsis of the entirety of Dragon Ball Z, but you didn't watch a synopsis for Dragon Ball.
No, because I didn't think about that.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. There's your answer.
You're supposed
on why she doesn't understand that Yajirobi is the true hero of Dragon Ball.
I started this whole entire podcast out by saying I am at a tactical disadvantage for not knowing these things. It was
and again,
truth.
I'm sitting here. I have the wiki pulled up. She does not.
It's on my phone, bitch.
I see a lock screen, bitch. So yes, if you have not gotten the gist of it yet, this is a not safe for children podcast.
Look here. Look at my phone.
Okay, then you have all the information I do. So you are not at a tactical
I
disadvantage.
am at a tactical disadvantage.
Not if you have the same information in front of you as I do.
Yes, but there's a difference between you actually seeing it.
You know how long it's been since I've actually sat down and watched Dragon Ball in its entirety?
No. But you've sat down and done it. So.
Okay. I still don't remember everything.
Please. You have a memory like a hawk.
No, I have the memory of a potato.
You do not have the memory of a potato.
Yeah, I kind of do.
I have the memory of a goldfish.
All right, well, that's different.
Goldfish girl.
I'm just saying Yajirobe survives a lot of shit, including in the Trunks future timeline, getting a whole shot through him by Android 18. Vegeta ain't survived that shit. Piccolo ain't survived that shit.
You're ahead of me.
Krillin sure as shit ain't survived that shit. You watched History of Trunks? You know all them motherfuckers died.
Yeah. I didn't know how. I mean, I didn't know that.
Well, no, they clearly say it, that the androids killed them.
Well, I knew it was the androids, but I didn't know about...
Because Vegeta was the first to try, and the first to die. Because Vegeta's a bitch.
What, Vegeta?
Yep.
Let's just say it like this. I'll say this, though, about going on. Vegeta's so mean.
Well, yeah, he has a complex.
Oh, my God.
If you were raised being constantly told you are the best, you are the best, you are the prince, would you not kind of build up an ego about that?
I would hope I wouldn't.
And then some low-class scum comes along and is better than you in almost every regard.
But I hope I wouldn't have one.
Has the gall to offer you mercy when you're a warrior. And then has the balls to achieve something that you fought your whole life for.
Before you?
Exactly. You had to develop a bit of a complex and be a dick. And no, it doesn't change. Like, he has his soft moments, like when he does the ultimate sacrifice. But all in all, Vegeta's consistent with his being a dick. Yeah, that's our Dragon Ball conversation for this segment of the podcast.
Oh.
I won.
No, you didn't. I think there was no winners.
I won.
No. Tar wins.
No, Tar did not win this one.
Tar won. I declare Tar war.
Well, too bad because you lost.
No.
Yeah.
What else do you want to talk about?
You can buy senzu beans.
Oh God, really?
Yes. They're jelly beans, but they're labeled as senzu beans.
Are they green?
I don't know. All it shows is a package.
I mean, if it's just...
I mean, they're fruit-flavored jelly beans,
if
but...
they're just green jelly beans, I could just throw green jelly beans at you eventually.
But they wouldn't be official.
Yeah, but they'd be cheaper.
I don't know. Let's find out. Amazon.
Oh, Lord.
Senzu beans.
So what else do you want to talk about?
I don't know. You talk about something because of while I look up senzu beans.
Ah, but yeah.
No, they're not on Amazon.
Oh.
No, Amazon has failed me, much as it fails its employees.
Ouch.
Look.
What?
It's Amazon.
Yeah. True. True. Oy vey. I am excited.
About?
Friday.
Ah, yes. Friday, when Tar's back finally gets fixed.
Hopefully it gets fixed. Oh my gosh.
No, I can't find him. They may have only been a limited run.
Poor thing. He can't find his senzu beans. That would give him gas. Or something. I don't know.
They don't give you gas.
I'm going to go with they do. I don't know why. I just have a gut feeling.
Although they do have a pretty cool Korin standing next to his big jar of senzu beans. It says legalized senzu beans.
Oh, gosh. Good grief.
Oh, I gotta see if they have a Bean Daddy shirt.
Oh, Lord. Y'all, he is now like exploring Amazon. I can't see his screen. Thank goodness.
Okay, literally, like, the second thing that pops up is a Mr. Bean shirt.
I liked Mr. Bean. He was one of my favorite European things. British things.
I didn't really care much for Mr. Bean. Like, Rowan Atkinson, his normal works, yes.
Yeah.
But as Mr. Bean, I didn't care for him all that much.
Why not?
I didn't find it funny. It was more basic. It was slapstick humor.
Yeah.
And slapstick just doesn't work anymore.
I don't know. I enjoyed it. It kind of reminded me of Mr. Magoo.
Yeah, I didn't like Mr. Magoo either.
You didn't like Mr. Magoo, the comic strip?
No.
Why?
Boring. It was slapstick. Slapstick should have died in the 40s when it actually died.
Oh, come on. I love doing slapstick comedy.
No, like, slapstick has a time and place. Like, yes, as our entire when we perform, we do slapstick.
I'm going to say we do slapstick.
Because slapstick in that setting works.
Yeah.
Slapstick is very much trolling entertainment.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah.
But it's not our entire show. It's not our entire basis.
No.
Wanna grab that?
A bag just fell on my head.
Thank you.
I just got assaulted by a bag.
I'm gonna assault you with a bag of melted gummy bears.
Ouch! He just threw gummy bears at my face. Y'all. Y'all.
Look at melted ass gummy bears.
Y'all. He got some gummy bears from somebody.
Some?
Okay.
You came home with 5 quote unquote share size bags of Haribo Gold Bears.
Yes.
And they are fucking melted.
So what? And you threw it at me. That actually hurt. Holy crap.
Wah.
Don't whammy.
I'm sorry, let me reiterate. Wah.
What did you just do?
What? You did it actually do it?
No.
Damn it.
Damn it.
That's why I didn't have that on.
Oh god, I know what you're doing now.
Wah.
Jackass.
Did it actually go through that time?
Yes, it did.
Good.
Learning all the new equipment is so much fun.
So yeah, speaking of learning, I know I told you earlier, but we have a Pile PMX U43BT. I know that doesn't mean much, but if you look it up, you actually see what mixer we use. I can just plug a memory stick into this thing.
I know.
Hit the mode button until it hits record, and I can literally just take this and the microphones and do live audio recordings anywhere. I love it.
It needs power, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, I mean, you gotta plug it in, obviously.
Oh, okay. I was like, because my brain went, when we were talking about it on Messenger, my brain went, oh, it'd be fun to set up in the car. And then I was like, how the fuck would we plug it in?
Yeah, that it has limitations. But I'm saying, like, we can go to a con. Yeah. Or
someone's house and do stuff.
Yeah, if we're doing just an audio with someone, doing like an interview or something, all we don't need to haul one of the computers with us.
No. And I was excited when I was reading, but like I said, my first thought was, man, we have some of our best arguments in the car. We can't plug a mixer up in the car. What the fuck, Jen?
No, not this one.
Yeah.
No, because this one is a bit more of a power hog than it was listed as.
Really?
20 watt. Instead of the 6 it was supposed to be.
Holy shit, you dog breed. That is way more power hoggy.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. I didn't need you to tell me that.
Well, I found that out when I was trying to still figure out how to isolate Discord.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we're still learning the mixer, but so far, I mean,
I'm not learning
I love
it. He's learning it.
Okay, yes, I'm learning the mixer because I'm Today Tech Guy.
Oh, my God. You are Today Tech Guy. That's so funny. Oh.
So, Today Tech Guy.
He's my favorite of all of your...
All my characters?
Yeah.
So it's a character that only comes out when it's me and her. When it's me and Tar. Today Tech Guy is how I get her to calm down and focus on doing an audio recording. When she's like, can't get it, or something goes wrong, or whatever, and she starts having a breakdown.
Yeah. Which unfortunately happened.
So, Today Tech Guy
today tech guy has to come in, and he is not happy that he has to come out of retirement yet again to do more work for this hoe.
That is Today Tech Guy.
Today Tech Guy. It's...
For when Ta cannot get her recordings done, Today Tech Guy comes back on the scene.
Yep. And the whole thing started was I was recording.
Was it when you were recording from Mark, or was it when you were recording somewhere over the swamp?
Oh, it started with somewhere over the swamp, I think, when we were doing that.
Yeah,
because I could not, for the fucking life of me, get that right.
Yeah, so it was before we got our XLR mics and we were recording off of our admittedly nice, for what it was, Turtle Beach headset mic. It was the X12 headset.
Yeah.
It was like the first major headset that they released for computers.
Yeah.
And so she was just having a hard time of it. I knew I was going to have to do all the mixing and all that because that's what I do, hence Today Tech Guy.
I was so annoyed. I was getting more frustrated because I could not for the life of me get all of this. And y'all, I've been doing singing and performing since I was knee-high to a duck. You know? And it frustrated me when I can't get the song that I wrote. Or not, I didn't write Somewhere Over the Rainbow. I wrote Somewhere Over the Swamp. The song that I parodied, I cannot get it to work. Or I could not sing it for the fucking life of me. And so Today Tech Guy was born. And then Today Tech Guy has had to come out a couple times when I've done recordings for other people.
Yes, because this hoe cannot, get her shit straight. And I always have to come out of retirement. And then I always got to come in and be like, just do your job. I'm tired of being here. I've had to turn down offers from Beyonce. You know how rare it is to get an offer from Beyonce to do work, and I gotta come back and do your tech work? Gah!
I'm so honored that Today Tech Guy comes back for me. He
well,
leaves
my
me.
audio is way louder than yours, so you need to either talk louder or actually talk into your mic.
Or oh, hold on. Hello? Yeah. Okie dokie. I'm now eating the microphone's fuzzy butt.
Well, yeah, you're supposed to be super close to your mics. These are XLR dynamic mics, and they don't pick up unless you're right up on them.
I've been... Okay.
These are not condenser mics, honey.
I know.
Tech issues with our entire...
It's our whole existence is tech issues.
No, that's your whole your whole existence is tech issues.
Okay, maybe.
I can have things working perfectly for stream for months. You stream once for 10 minutes. Something fucking breaks.
And it's not me. It's never me. It literally is something just goes fucking wrong whenever I sit down to stream or do anything. I touch nothing. I hit the go live button and that's it.
Pretty much I set everything else up so all you have to do is hit one button.
And I hit that one button and then everything breaks. I don't know why.
Now, admittedly, every now and again it's because I didn't set one setting right, and that's a quick fix. But literally, when something just breaks that should not be broken, because it's not something that never gets messed with,
yeah,
I lose my damn mind.
And it's literally nothing that I did. Every time that it's happened,
I'm not saying it
is.
is.
I know you're not saying
but
it is.
Only
but it only happens when
you.
I'm doing it. Exactly, and that's not.
So I'm not saying it's your fault, but it's your fault.
It's my aura of something. I'd bring gremlins or something in.
It's my retribution.
Oh, your retribution? How
yes.
so?
Because all the shit I put you through, technology with you just brings it back on me. That's the payback I deal with.
That's the thing is I am very tech savvy. It's just I have gremlins that follow me.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Blame it on the gremlins.
I am.
Ho, Gizmo is behind you, giving you the stink eye, trying to blame his people.
Well, he's a sweet gremlin.
No, he's a Mogwai.
I know, but still.
Okay, now you're just doing the song from the Grinch that the Who's sung in.
Okay, I was trying to go for the Mogwai song, but that. Okay, thank you. But all my brain could go was,
Yeah, you go to the friggin'.
I don't know.
You go to the Whoville.
I don't know why I go to the Grinch. I hate the Grinch. I really don't.
What? I like the OG Grinch.
Okay, the OG. Okay, I'll give the OG. I like the OG.
Like the Jim Carrey one was alright,
Eh.
and I refuse to watch the animated one.
And I still won't watch the one with Benjamin Butthead.
I think that's the animated one, honey.
Is that? Oh, that's the animated. Okay. Yeah, it's true.
Well, those are the only three I know of, other than the very little known Halloween special.
I like the Halloween special, though. I watch it every Halloween.
So, yes, for those of you who are unaware, there is an actual Grinch Halloween special.
You can YouTube it.
I might try to do a viewing party with subscribers for that one.
Ooh.
Since, I have it somewhere. I think it's on my hard drive.
It is. I'm pretty sure. If not, it's on YouTube.
Okay, I can't hear you because you're talking low again.
It's on YouTube.
It may be on YouTube, but I have a copy of it on my hard drive.
I know. Now I have Haru Forest. So I'm sitting around my office today, and I go into one of my coworkers' offices, and I'm like, I don't know, I have a song stuck in my head, and she's like, what song? And I'm like, I don't know.
You're talking low again. You have to talk normal.
I am talking normal.
No, you're not. You're talking like this, which is very low, and I can't hear you.
I am talking normal.
Except you're not, because I'm looking at the waveform.
This is normal for me.
You lying hoe!
I am quieter than you think, bitch.
No, my ears do not lie. I know when you are quiet and when you are normal. I'm only having to tell you to quiet the hell down when you
Bitch,
talk normal.
I am normal. My voice is normal.
Now it is.
No. I talk in a very, very quiet tone when I am at work.
Well, you're not at work. You are at home recording.
I have so I have fake customer service voice, like bad. Like I have very bad fake. I'm a like, thank you for calling. How are you? And today it happened again. Someone thought I was a robot and just started like pressing buttons in my ear. Like the zero key, you know how you say you press zero like a whole bunch. Yeah, you actually get to an actual person. And I'm like I'm a real person. I swear. I'm real.
I'm a real boy.
I'm a real live person. Stop pressing buttons in my goddamn ear. So that was me today. Stop pressing buttons in my ear.
Then maybe you should stop sounding like a robot.
I can't. I have good bad customer service voice. I can't break it. I had a coworker who was like, they had to call like multiple times in a row because was looking for somebody specific and that person wasn't there, blah, blah, blah. They're like, I've called like 6 times in a row and you've sounded the same every single time.
Well, I mean, it happens.
Yeah. There's a reason why I end up recording voicemail messages for a lot of people at the car dealerships. Because I have a very clear, crisp, precise, nice sounding voice when I sit down and talk. And I can say things and enunciate and give numbers perfectly, like 2, 2, 5, 4, 3, 1, 6, 1, 7, 3, 7, 2. I just gave out random numbers, so if you dial it and get somebody, it's not my fault.
Yeah, true enough. So I just Googled.
Oh, Lord.
Exactly. Topics to talk about when you have nothing to say, which is my general
oh, God.
State of being.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
First thing that pops up from Bustle.
Oh, Lord.
11 things to talk about with your partner when it feels like you've talked about everything.
Okay.
Get into a debate, because that always ends well.
Well, I mean, we do that a lot.
Ask about their day. Fuck that.
You don't want to hear about my day?
No.
Why?
You know how my brain works. I hate that shit.
Tell me about your day, dear.
I jacked off. I made lunch.
Did you really?
Really?
I don't know.
Made lunch, dealt with the dog, dealt with other nonsense, came over here, tried to get some work done over here, and then you came home after I made dinner.
Okay.
And now we're recording.
Okay. See, look, we did the thing.
Get excited about the future.
No.
Talk about the past. Fuck the past.
No.
Play the question game.
No, maybe.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Tell each other exactly how you feel. I ain't trying to start a fight today.
For real. Mm-mm.
Share your most random thoughts. No, because your random thoughts are fucking weird.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, my random thoughts are not weird.
And number 11. I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm sorry, number 8. Talk about sex.
No.
Sorry, but I'm not Dr. Ruth.
Yeah, for real.
Number 9. Ask them what they'd change.
About what?
It doesn't say.
Oh, God. That's a can of worms you don't want to fucking open sometimes.
I know, right? Again, they trying to start a fight.
What is this list? Top 10
How to get a divorce?
For real?
10. Chat about a new hobby.
No.
Hobbies are boring.
Well, no, it depends on the hobby.
When it's a new hobby, it's boring as shit because you don't know nothing about the hobby.
That's okay. I would give you that. You just can't start.
It's literally you're explaining, oh, yeah, so I found this new thing. I think it's like this, but it might not. It might be something more like this. Then you find out 4 weeks later, it's nothing like that at all.
Yeah, okay. So if it's a hobby that you've been doing for a long time, yes. But at that point, you've probably already talked that hobby to death.
Okay, I cannot make this up. If you go to bustle.com and look up 11 things to talk about with your partner when it feels like you've talked about everything, don't say anything at all. That is not helpful, Bustle.
Wait, what?
Don't say anything at all.
But
it's supposed to be a list about 11 things to talk about. Nothing.
Nothing? That's not right. That's stupid. That's stupid, yo.
Bustle, can we have this renamed to 11 ways to potentially get a divorce?
Goodness.
Or end your relationship?
How to end your relationship in 11 simple steps. Da-da-da-da.
Whoever wrote it must have just recently watched 10 ways, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Maybe.
That's the only explanation I've got. I know we got a little off topic, but again, this is Podcast Unknown. Because we don't know what we're going to be talking about at any given time or any given day.
Because we just don't prepare things.
Yeah, every time we prepare things, it just goes to hell.
Oh, speaking of preparing things, I did a craft today.
Yes, you did, for our entire
Presents.
Which is a day late. By the time this releases, it will be released to our Twitch subscribers and Patreon supporters.
I did a craft today.
Yes, you did.
I planned it. It didn't go right.
Well, I mean, to be fair, it's a craft. They never go right when you actually need to show it.
I prepared it. I practiced it at work. I mean, my office has like 6 or 7 pom-poms and everything. And they're all gorgeous and look great. I come to do it here. Everything falls apart.
Okay. What to talk about
on
Google. First result. Here are 4 simple things to talk about with a girl to keep the conversation going.
Is one of them murder?
Even though the link is 22 awesome things to talk about with a girl.
Oh, God. Is it murder? Can we talk about murder?
I don't know. What murder do you want to talk about?
Huh?
What murder do you want to talk about?
It depends. I don't know. I like murder.
Okay, I can't hear you again.
I like murder.
Yeah, I know you like murder because you're weird.
I'm not weird.
Bitch, you like murder.
A lot of people like true crime and murder mysteries and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but they don't walk around going, I like murder. You know what that sounds like?
What?
You want to murder somebody.
I don't.
Y'all, she wants to murder me and she's not going to admit it.
Nope, I don't want to murder him. I've had plenty of opportunities to do it so far and I haven't yet.
Yeah, I know. She's cooked for me in the past.
Hey. The only person I have harmed cooking is myself, bitch. I am the only person I have hurt cooking.
Or maybe I was just too nice to not say anything.
No, I've literally hurt myself cooking.
I know you have. You should tell those stories.
Oh, God. So, which one?
Let's start with chicken.
Don't cook naked. That's my first advice.
Okay, well, I'll give you that one.
That's my first advice. Don't cook naked. Don't cook bacon naked. It splatters and hurts. Bacon. Dum people. Chicken. So there was an incident with chicken, and I'm not allowed to cook anymore after it. R told me don't cook the chicken in tinfoil. Don't bake it in tinfoil. And what do?
No, not just don't bake it. Don't bake it in those new wave fucking things.
Yeah. No, it worked now that we have the
Well, yeah,
oven
we
and all
have
that.
ovens now, but this was back when we had no oven and we were using the new wave convection countertop fucking thing.
Even though like all the commercials had it, like you cook you roast your vegetables, drop an ice cube,
But the one thing they don't do is put it in fucking tinfoil because that's not how convection works.
Anyways, so I was like, I'm going to cook, and so I got it in my head. I'm gonna cook. Cook. So I cook food, and I can't tell if the chicken is done or not. And it's really dark in our kitchen, and I couldn't see, so I cut it in half, or not in half. I like put a split in it. Couldn't see. Opened up a little bit more with a set of tongs. Couldn't see. Grabbed a second pair of tongs and held it to the light to see.
Held it to the light.
And they fell out of the tongs.
Because she picked it up and held it to the light.
Over my face. And I dropped the chicken on my face. It was hot because it had been in the convection oven new wave thingy mabobber for a while. And it was like cooked. And it fell on my face, and then I promptly like dipped my face because it was on my face and had landed, and it landed on my foot. And for those who don't know, I can't feel my feet completely all the time because of all the feety issues I have. So I didn't know that it had landed on my foot. So not only did I burn my face and had a chicken burn, I burned my foot even worse because it was just resting there all hot and spicy and juicy. And then we had to go eat out.
Yep. That's what I married, everybody.
But hey, there was that really cool time that we were making that puff pastry one.
The
beef wrapped in the puff pastry.
Yeah,
Beef Wellington.
Yes, Wellingtons. Thank you.
When you made Wellingtons that time and it fell out, and instinctively I caught the steak in my hand.
Well, that's because you were dumb.
Hey, that was my like shining moment. That really expensive piece of steak didn't fall on
That could have been washed off. And we weren't doing steak. I never made beef Wellingtons. I made pork Wellingtons.
Oh, it was pork? It was something Wellington.
Yeah, it was tenderloin. Tenderloin, we got that shit cheap.
Still, I was like, look, I caught it. It's in my hand. It hurts, but I caught it. I was quite proud of myself. I'm not allowed in the kitchen very often.
Nope.
Cooking is not my forte. Thank God it's yours, or we would starve to death.
Yes, thankfully I can cook.
We would starve to death, or we would be broke because we eat out all the time.
We don't eat out much at all, and we're still broke.
I mean, at least, we're not broke because we're having to eat out all the time.
Okay, you're talking quiet again. I have to be able to hear you.
I'm sorry.
I swear. Just because you have a microphone in front of you doesn't mean you have to go down to a whisper to where I can't hear you.
Okay, sorry, my bad. My bad, yo.
Yeah, remember, you're the one with the headphones on, not me.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true, I forgot. I forgot that you can't monitor like that.
Yeah, I can't monitor because you need them because you're deaf.
I am. My bad.
And I pick on her a lot, but it's an understanding.
Yeah, I'm not offended by it, and if I am offended by it...
Well, we just need to point it out for anyone who may get uppity and get pissed off. Oh my God, he's so mean to her.
No, this is actually how we are.
No, bitch, we perform together.
This is how we are, like, all the time.
When you perform, when you...
Perform and live with someone 24/7.
When you live with someone, marry someone, start multiple businesses with someone, and are active performers with someone...
That's us.
You develop a relationship
that's unique,
that is based 98%
on riffing,
on just tearing each other the fuck apart
in a loving way,
and 2% physical violence,
and catching each other on fire.
Okay, you did that to yourself.
I was doing it for you. I caught myself on fire for you.
You still did it to yourself.
Yes, I did.
Just as when I set myself on fire, I did it to myself.
Yes,
for people. Properly moisturized the beard.
But at least you had people in front of you.
Yeah, and the fuckers didn't tip.
All I did when I burned myself was burn the dog.
So context.
I guess
since
there needs
she's
to be
talking about burning the dog. No, we did not actually set our dog on fire.
No.
Our dog is a dumbass who when we're outside with him, he just has to be near us at all times, no matter what the fuck we're doing.
He's a sweet baby angel.
We're practicing a fire routine.
Which we never did in public.
Which, yeah, it hasn't gone to public because I had gotten new teeth for R, and therefore I can't eat the fire like I could with my old teeth.
Right.
So that's something that I do only as human me.
Yep. Without me.
But the essentials of it is it's a fire illusion where it's the illusion of pulling fire off of a fire source, whether it be a match, a lighter, works best with a lighter, etc. Where you pull flame off, hold it in your hands, throw it in your mouth. Well, Tar's issues with her bones and joints prevented her from opening her mouth wide enough.
With my teeth in. I could do
With
it
her
without my
teeth in.
teeth. I could do it without my teeth.
So when she went to insert the illusion into said mouth, it instead got stuck on her lip, then fell on the dog's eyebrow. I immediately, like within the blink of an eye, so the, what is it, like 0.2 seconds to blink?
The dog never caught on fire.
The only thing the dog knew was he got popped in the head.
Yeah, he was more offended. Why did Daddy hit me? I didn't
Because
do
I had
anything.
to knock the flaming apparatus off of his head
face.
because it landed on his eyebrow.
He was perfectly fine. It was
Yeah,
just,
he was
no,
legit
he was perfectly
fine.
But it's
'Cause
just
I
one of
literally
those.
caught it within the blink of an eye.
He
That,
was just-
it just fell on the dog.
He was so upset. He was like, "Why did you get hit? Why did I
So
get
yeah,
hit?"
my poor dog got offended because he got popped.
He had that look, and you
Which again, it's not a malicious pop. It's literally the dog had fire on his face.
yeah. Which
I had to get the fire off of him.
my our swamp puppy Max. He's a very, very tiny for his breed.
So he's a black lab.
Yeah.
We got him at roughly 6 months old. He literally just showed up one day, completely emaciated,
Yeah,
abused,
and abused,
loaded with fleas and ticks.
Yeah, so he's our little rescue. And when I say little, okay, so now he's probably about 44 pounds now.
No, I doubt he's still in the 40s. I doubt he's in the 40s.
Probably back to the 30s.
He's going to still be in the 30-pound range.
Yeah.
So he's a black lab who's about 6 inches too short and about easily 20 pounds underweight, but he's perfectly healthy. Our vet gives him clean bill. He just understands that he's a rescue, and he's just never been one to eat a lot of food.
Not only that, but he's just tiny.
Yeah, well, that too.
Yeah.
But even so, he limits himself on what he'll eat, even with getting full bowls of food twice a day.
Yeah.
Like,
even though we've had him for a
days where
decade.
he'll go
Or near a decade.
without eating for no other reason than his trauma kicks in.
Yeah. My poor baby. So
he's always skinny.
So you have to imagine we're outside practicing because you don't practice fire tricks inside.
Yes, that's another rule. Don't practice fire
Don't
inside
practice-
unless it's certain safer ones, even though inhaling toxins is not recommended.
I still wouldn't
Thank
practice.
you, Brian Brushwood, for teaching me these things.
I still
Shout
wouldn't.
out to Shwood.
I still wouldn't practice fire tricks inside.
Okay, but look, there's certain ones like the human chimney, the human jack-o'-lantern, etc., that are perfectly safe to do inside. Technically, even the one we were working on, when you perfect it, is safe enough to do indoors.
Fire inside
Because it's a
bad.
bar scam.
Fire inside bad. Fire inside bad.
Okay, yes, but...
Yes, but there is no but.
No, there is a but, because Shwood taught me bad habits.
Okay. Should
I blame Brian Brushwood for this.
Oh God.
Because he's the one who got me going, ooh, those are easy fire tricks I can do. And I won't set my beard on fire.
You can send all
Hint,
complaints.
I've set my beard on fire doing one of these goddamn tricks.
You can send all complaints and issues about us bad-mouthing people too.
Please do not send anything negative to Brian Brushwood. Oh my God,
No. So you can send all complaints and issues with what we've said about Brian Brushwood to rntar@gmail.com.
It's arentartroll@gmail.com.
rntartroll@gmail.com.
But no, Brian Brushwood is one of my all-time favorite stage magicians and illusionists.
He is good. He is great. He teaches stuff that we do use at our stage
So,
show.
free plug, Shwood, Jason, please feel free to, shoot us a link at the aforementioned email if you want to contact, get in touch. Not sponsored.
@gmail.com.
But Brian Brushwood is a magician based out of Austin, Texas.
And he's great, and I love watching his stuff.
He's a great magician. He has no, like all great magicians, done his research, has his show memorized, blah, 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 blah. He's one of the premier fire-eating teachers
Yes.
in the South.
Yes. And he shows stuff on his YouTube stuff.
He started, he's done the whole traveling the road thing. He's done YouTube for,
Ever.
He used to be with Revision 13.
I think
but when
so.
he started doing Scam School.
Yeah.
When he had the porcupine hair.
Oh, God, we don't talk about that.
I would love for him to bring back the porcupine hair
No.
at some point.
No.
Look, he needs to do it. He needs to go back to his roots. I understand he's a father now, but
I don't
he needs
think
to
he
go
can
back
grow
to
his
his
hair
roots.
like that anymore.
What all he's got to do is spike it up. His hair's long enough right now.
Even still.
But anyways. But he does what Breaking the Magician's Code could have been.
Yeah.
He shows you how to do illusions and build a set.
Yeah. And simple card tricks.
And like card tricks, coin tricks, math, fuckery.
Oh, yeah, that's my favorite.
And fire. And so the one trick that I set myself on fire for was the human chimney. The human chimney is a pain in the ass only because you have to keep a straight face.
Actually, it's a pain in the lungs.
Not so much the lungs, more the sinus cavity.
Yeah, I'm sure it's still not healthy.
So what you do, and I advise nobody to do this based on my explanation.
Don't
do this after watching Schwood's
or don't do
doing it.
Or don't do it at all.
Or no. If you're going to do it, at least watch it be done by the master.
Or don't do it at all.
So you take a match, you strike said match pretty close to your face that you can breathe in that toxic mess that happens when you strike a match.
I like that smell.
Now this is where you have to keep a straight face because that shit burns.
I would never know.
It burns like the dickens because you're inhaling sulfur.
It is. It is inhaling sulfur.
You're inhaling toxic crap.
All for your pleasure and enjoyment, ladies and gentlemen.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And when you have that in, you can do a little some flourishes with it, like put it out. You see the remaining smoke coming off from the burning end of the match. And you can do a little flourish where it's like you can have it, or you can like point out that you're making it travel into your body, and then you exhale. And when you exhale, you're exhaling water vapor because that toxic concoction you've just inhaled,
which is dangerous.
Which, yes, is very dangerous.
Danger. Danger,
turns
Will Robinson, danger.
The contents of your lungs partially into water vapor.
Thus the pain in your lungs.
But it doesn't hurt your lungs. It only hurts your sinus cavity because it's burning sulfur. So, yeah. We were at a show.
One trick didn't go so well.
We were busking for tips and whatnot. We were on opposite ends of the
lanes.
of the lanes, which is code for the entire area. So I'm at one end, she's way at the other end, and I'm doing this and other tricks. This is like my finale for some people and some young kids.
Yep.
With the precursor of don't do this.
Don't try this at home.
So I do it. And I don't realize it at first, but I set my beard on fire because of how hot and dry it was.
Yeah. Yep.
And even on top of that, even after recovering, putting out the beard, successfully doing the illusion, ain't even get fucking tipped.
I know, right? That's the part that has always
I don't even care that I set myself on fire.
I did.
Hazard of the job.
Yeah. I was more, like I said, I was more offended.
Tip.
Motherfuckers didn't even give a tip.
That annoyed me.
I almost died because of you.
It's like I set myself on fire, albeit accidentally, because of Schwood.
Yeah.
And I didn't even get tipped.
Yeah, it happens.
But yeah, so that's like I do little stupid illusions. I do what we call literal magic because as trolls, we are beings of true literal magic. So whatever I say is going to happen will happen. So, for instance, I'll have like my mug with some water in it, or a teacup with water or something in it, and I'll be with either a very observant Patsy, or non-observant. I can make it work both ways, or I'll be with Tar, who knows exactly what to do. And I will do something along the lines of, and for this trick, through no manipulation of my own, the contents of this very mug, which will be sitting on a table or something, will disappear when you count to 3. And then I'll gesture for them to count. And on 3, either my patsy will drink the water, throw the water, or do nothing, in which case I can run off any of those scenarios. Or Tar will drink or toss the water, and I go, ta-da, a literal magic.
Ta-da! Jazz hands.
Jazz hands. And if I'm working with a patsy and they don't get it, I'll just look them dead in the eyes and repeat my statement.
Yeah, I know, right?
Very slowly, in the hopes that they get it. And if they don't, then I just walk away because they have failed me. And I make a grand flourish of it, saying that humans have failed me yet again, and just walk away.
When I do it and it fails, I like to just go, fine, I didn't want to do the trick with you anyway, and I pour the liquid out and walk away.
So yes, being trolls, we have certain freedoms that certain other performers don't have. Such as being able to openly mock people.
I don't.
Or to stand... Well, look, if I'm dealing with some rather ignorant people, they're getting insulted.
As much as I'm really good at coming up with things on the fly, insulting has never been one of them. My microphone fell. My bad, y'all.
Yeah, we gotta get a secondary arm.
But, insulting people have just never really been my thing. I can't think of insults like that or mockery like that. I can play
and yet it comes naturally to me because I'm a dick.
Yeah. 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 I love you, but you are a dick sometimes.
Hey, I know it. I admit it.
Yeah.
That was part of the reason I started doing R, was so I could be a dick.
I think, and I always tell people and I always laugh, that at one point when we first started dating, you had said something along the lines of, I'm an asshole. You'll either like me or not like me.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, I'm sorry, I've been an asshole for 25 years now.
But I always thought that on when we first met, that was always one of my favorite things. I'm an asshole. You're either gonna like me or not like me, and it's true.
Exactly, and I tell people that all the time. It's like, look, I'm an asshole, but I'm not an asshole for no reason. Like, I'm not gonna be outwardly an asshole to somebody I've just met unless I'm given a reason.
Yeah.
But like over time, they're gonna realize I'm a sarcastic piece of shit.
Right. And it works
like B. He knows it now.
Yeah.
As he knows it.
Yeah. Or that's our Twitch community, people.
Yeah.
No, but it took me a bit. It took me a bit to get used to it because I wasn't used to people being assholes like that.
Yeah, like when I say I'm an asshole, I'm not saying I'm like fucking some super douchebag.
No. But you won me over, darling.
Oh yeah, because I can Chewbacca.
Yes, because that's when I realized I was in utter perfect love when you made the perfect Chewbacca roar. That's so... Oh, God, that's so sexy to me. That's so sexy to me.
And yes, I for your benefit, I backed off of the mic so that no one had to hear that.
So no one's ears
no one
got
had
blown.
to like get blown out.
Thank
I
you.
monitored the waveform when I did that.
No, because you didn't blow me out, and I have headphones on.
It was like back here.
Yeah.
Like back here, I'm not even really showing up on the waveform anymore.
Yeah. Golly. But yes, my sexy. We always, and I know, I've always wanted, and this is a cosplay, and we don't really get to cosplay because whenever we do events, we're typically R and Tar.
Okay, well look, even just doing our R and Tar stuff is expensive and time consuming.
Yes. No, that's not where I was going. We always had this weird dream of doing a shaved Wookiee. And with like a leader, like a human that found him, shaved him, tamed him, etc., or even kind of in the same fashion, and going oddly enough, circling around back to Gremlins, the really smart one in what was it, the second or third one? I can't remember.
For Gremlins?
Yeah, the really smart.
Did you just think that there was a third Gremlins movie?
Okay, the second one then. My bad. My bad.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I can't even right now. You just thought there was a third Gremlins movie.
I don't know.
But yet
Anyways.
you think you won the Yajirobi argument.
That argument is dead.
It is never dead. It is still active on Reddit.
It is. Is it really?
Yes,
Oh,
that's where I
God.
got a lot of information from.
Really? And you know, that's the one thing I didn't search was Reddit.
That's because Reddit's a hive of scum and villainy.
Right. I kind of not avoid Reddit because I use it a lot for D&D, finding really cool D&D situations. But yeah, I'm really particular when and where I'm gonna do Reddit. And since I spend a lot of my time at work on my computers, I don't want to use Reddit too much on my work computer. What topic was Tar looking?
Yeah, I would definitely avoid using Reddit at work unless you put your browser in incognito mode.
Yeah. Although, I mean, like I said, I do look up a lot of D&D stuff and find some really cool situations and stuff on Reddit, but that's probably about it. Probably.
Yeah.
Oi. Time code?
We are at an hour 5.
What? We've been talking for an I'd say that would be like
you should not be surprised. When
No.
we get to talking on things, we talk.
We do. And that's the thing. So a lot of people look at me and him and they're like, I don't see it, I don't get it. I don't understand. But we
Those
do
people can suck it.
Yeah, I know, right? But we do this kind of banter all day.
Yeah. When we're together, it's like we'll have times where it's just like quiet and we're not doing nothing. But then weirdness kicks in.
Yeah.
And it's like an hour or two of just nonsense.
And then it stops. Like the time where we were discussing, what was it, Jordy's eye visor?
Jordy's visor and why they haven't come up with like ways to just regenerate his eyes.
Yeah. And we were having this argument, and then something came on the radio, and it was done.
Okay, no, that's not the argument you're talking about.
Oh, it's not?
But we were having a legit argument.
I don't think it was legit.
No, it was a legit argument because Rob Zombie came on, and I made the comment because you had shut up to start singing the song because, hey, squirrel. And the joke became, so apparently to get you to stop arguing with me, it's just turn on Rob Zombie.
Okay, I will admit I do love me some Rob Zombie. I love me some Rob Zombies.
I rest my case.
Huh?
I said I rest my case.
Your case is rested, sir. I won the argument.
No, you didn't. You stopped arguing because music.
Oh, that time? No, I'm just talking about in general.
No, because you know why?
Why?
Our wins.
Nope. I modified that. I substitute your reality and I put in my own.
Oh my god, it's I reject your reality and substitute my own.
That's 2 weeks in a row I haven't said it correctly.
Oh my god. Where does Nemo live?
An anemone.
Where?
An anemone?
Where?
An anemone.
There you go.
Anemone. No, I lost it again. Shit.
I think that's where we're going to call it for today.
We're going to call it on an anemone?
Yes, on an anemone.
Anemone.
Yep.
Anemone.
Stop, you'll hurt yourself.
I did already.
So remember, you can find us at facebook.com/RNTAR, patreon.com/RNTAR, twitch.tv/swamp_dwellers, or for business contacts, rntartroll@gmail.com. All links will be provided below in the description. Thank you for listening. I have been R.
This is Tar, and I can say anemone.
Sure, of course you can. And this has been Podcast Unknown. Until next week.
We love you. Bye.
Bye.